Hello everybody, it's True Detective here and it's another one of these rant videos, and in this today's topic it's going to be about becoming that novelist. And I've been trying to become that novelist about past 10 years time, and I still haven't been able to get that book out there that I have been trying to write. And here's a couple of reasons why that is. And I'm gonna compare myself to one of the most successful and best writers right now on planet Earth, maybe. And that's J.K. Rowling, that wrote the Harry Potter series. And you know, being a writer like that is probably pretty awesome, you know. There's a lot of readership and, you know, you become a bit famous for what you do, a bit famous, and get a lot of money out of it. I believe that that's really snazzy and great. And I wonder how she did it, because I've been writing for the longest time with tools like these, fountain pens. And you know what sucks about writing with a fountain pen is, of course, that you cannot really edit what you write. And because of that, I have been mostly focused on just the style about it. And writers like J.K. Rowling, she doesn't really write rhyming stuff or poetical ways about going it. It's more straight to the point and it's very visual. Her description is great. And that's one of my weakest points in my writing. I feel that when I start to describe stuff, I cannot really fully use my ways about going through it. How I want my words to be laid out over there. The act of it, or even the whole theme of it, or even the scenery of it starts to limit how I use that word. So I've been developing this whole another new type of drafting experience, where we try to become so fuzzy and so abstract. And when we have written that bullshit, just going through it and just reading that shit and speaking that story out of there, I feel that I've been able to conjure up better plots because of that. But I still haven't been able to write a long-term novel, long as that. I feel that I can come up with few great pages. And at some point, the way I use that language just puts a barrier on it. I can't go any further. You know, I would have to change how I write. But it has taken such a long time to come up with how I write right now that I feel that I never read that kind of stuff in any novel or almost anywhere. You know? And my current enthusiasm point is writing stuff with rhyming tricking. So that's kind of like rap, but I'm bringing that rap into the novel form. I'm trying to come up with great stuff there, and I'm reading this writer, I think he's from Canada, Steven Erickson, the Malazan series. You know, he's just great with the rhymes, you know, it just flows over there. He has these chains of it. And these words, they just go in these chains. And that's exactly what I want, this kind of satisfying click with each sentence, you know, you just go there, see how I did that one too, you know. And I can come up with that stuff in English, in Finnish. I can just come up with it like magic. It just flies out of my hands because I've done so much freestyle rap at this point that my brain just works in that way, you know? I've changed how I think, and I feel that a lot of writers don't think like that. And if I want to shine out of that fucking bunch, I don't know if I could do it in the novel. I'm going to tell that I'm struggling with it. And I don't know if it's because of the tools I have written with a laptop. Just this day, I was at the library the whole day. And I don't know how many fucking days like this, just sitting on my ass and fucking writing the whole day I've done up to this point. I've been writing for about 10 years, and those days that I have written through the whole day, they exist by the thousands, I believe, right now. So I hope that my craftiness, or at least my experience with the words, is starting to show even in my videos, even in what I do, not else than the writing there. I hope that you are starting to notice that, because it would be a travesty if I work so hard on something and I can't come up with anything. Yeah, and I don't know if I can do it. What I feel is that I need a writing partner. I need somebody that takes my writing and edits it out.